Hello and welcome to Tabletop Oddity. My name is Jay and today I'm just going to be talking about the Warhammer Conquest subscription service that is coming back. Basically, I want to talk about it because I think it could be a really good idea if they combine this with Kill Team. You may have noticed the theme on the channel. I'm a little bit obsessed with Kill Team at the minute. But it's a good deal on its own, and if we look at possible things for the future, it could get even more exciting. Because the problem with Kill Team in a sense is you might only want one or two of a model, but you have to buy a full box. But if these little subscription service comes with a few models of a specific faction, that could really help buffer out your kill teams. So let's have a look at what has actually been re-announced basically. So on the Warhammer community site yesterday, and realise I'm a little bit slow in this one, but it doesn't really matter. They talk about what is Warhammer 40k Conquest. Basically, it's a subscription service. Now, some of you may remember this from a couple of months back, but apparently that was only like a short trial. However, it seems that it was so successful they're bringing it back. But yeah, it's a subscription-based service. And the actual article doesn't tell you too much, but there is a specific website for it. So you can see it talks about the price. The first issue is just £2, but normally it's £8 basically. Not available anywhere but the UK at the moment. Hopefully they'll change that because, you know, we all need it in our lives, not just some of us. Yeah, the collection talks about building. It's like a magazine and some stuff. But I'm really interested in the value of the stuff. Now, what you might notice here, your first 4 issues. So if you get these, you get, and I'm hoping they will sort of do series of these. So like you can you could pick your batch. So you could have the Space Marine and Dark Eldar, a Space Marine and the Death Guard batch. Or you could maybe have a Dark Eldar and an Eldar batch. Do you know what I mean? I'm hoping they expand into that. But for your first 4 issues, you get basically, you get the push to fit models, some paints, a brush, dice, but we're not really bothered about the dice. And yeah, if we have a look at the cost, right? So, this is just in the collecting thing, nothing interesting here. Let's have a look at the cost. So for your first issue, it's £2. Second issue is £5, and then it's £8 from that point on. Now, for the first 4 issues, that would be £23, right? £23 would be cheaper than, and I haven't quite got it on the screen, but it would be cheaper than the First Strike box, which I think might be out of stock, but that's £25 retail price. You can get it for £20 from places. So if we keep that in mind, that it is technically cheaper to buy these issues just for the models themselves, we then have to consider in the paint and the brush and that kind of stuff. Like the paints alone are probably about £12 to £15 worth of stuff. So you could basically, if you include the value of the paints, the models you're essentially getting for £10 to £15, very good deal, right? So that's all well and good. Obviously, you're in a subscription service. They'll hope that you don't cancel and you'll just keep paying and you'll keep collecting. Fair enough. That's the whole purpose behind this. And that is basically one Space Marine kill team and like 60 points worth of Death Guard kill team. You could very easily upgrade that and expand that, which would be pretty useful for kill team. In this, they talk about collecting like a sizable force, whereas I'm like, if they keep doing these for different factions, you could get these for kill team. But yeah, good value for money. Honestly, it looks fantastic value for money. And I just hope they expand it into other factions, basically. Just before I ditch going off the screen, there is some other teasery stuff for probably just Warhammer 40k. Whatever this model is, which looks like Scales to me, possibly Tyranids, absolutely no idea, complete guess. I have not the foggiest. I quite like the teasers are so like good for people who know their stuff, but for people like me, I'm like, I have no idea what that is. But I thought I'd put it out there just because it came out just as I was going to record this. But yeah, that is not the right screen. What I'm hoping for is that they take this concept of like subscription based stuff, and possibly allow you to start off with factions that you really want. Now if they just keep going and you expand your Space Marines and you expand your Death Guard, then I'm like, okay, that's not exactly what I want, but that's interesting for somebody trying to collect 40k. The paints and the brush, really easy, cheap way of getting into a different faction, for sure. If you've bought the starter set, maybe you could look at getting this. If you're somebody just possibly interested in the hobby, casually interested in Kill Team, might want to like get some paints. Maybe you play X-Wing, maybe you think, oh, I'll give this a bash. Again, it's a cheap way of possibly getting into it. But as I said, I hope that they do these for different factions. Like, I'd like them to do one, like, as I said, Dark Eldar versus Eldar. I don't know, Orcs versus somebody. Do you know what I mean? Like, and then let you start off with the subscription that you want, and then either let you keep going or let you cancel, and you get like a basic handful of models for each with a brush and paints and all that kind of stuff. I feel like if they do that, it has like, it's a really like good match made in heaven for Kill Team. A handful of models, push to fit, easy to start, very good. I do wish that the Kill Team rules were free and you could basically get this like Conquest, the subscription service, and then maybe download the free rules and then you could basically play. I think that would have been exquisite for my taste, but that's not the way it is, so that's, I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, like, I just feel like I like the idea of a subscription service. It's very difficult to do with many different model companies, because like if loads of different companies are sending in packages to like one company that's trying to do it, they're not going to get the best value. Games Workshop, on the other hand, if they're doing their own, then, well, you know that you want Games Workshop stuff, and you know that they'll be able to provide good value for money in that box, basically. And I hope to see it continue. The risk with subscription service is that you buy stuff that you don't want. That's obviously the risk, but hopefully it's countered by the fact that it's really cheap and it might spark you into do something. Like, if they did maybe like a Necron and an Orc one, I'm just picking two factions out of my backside there, then I would maybe buy that. I might never even play them, but if I could have maybe 6 to 15 models of each for a nice little subscription service, get a nice little package every day, feel like I'm a kid, yeah, feel like that could be interesting. It's something that I wish other companies would try. I know, I think not 40k, War Machine might do something like that, the Privateer Press guys. I don't know, just spicing things up, keeping things like cheap and cheerful, always my kind of thing. And this isn't really a news article, this is just me saying I hope they make Conquest for other races, and it might be useful for Kill Team. It's a weird video to make, but I've made it now, and I'm gonna go now. Yeah, let me know your thoughts. Are you gonna get this? Are you interested in this? Do you want them to expand it into different armies and factions stuff first, or you're not interested in this? You think it's a waste of money? Let me know. What you should do is like the video and subscribe. I think I may have, no, wait, I'm not sure. I want to say thank you. Just rambling now. I want to say thank you to all of my Patreons and anybody who supports me there. I do really appreciate it. I thought I'd recorded a video and not said it, but I'm not sure I'm releasing that video, so I'm not sure it even is relevant. So now I'm rambling and it doesn't make any sense. What you should do, as ever though, is have a most beautiful day, and goodbye. Bye.